It's okay though. We are kind of like big brothers to you guys, and we've been there. Maybe not to the. I've never been saltine. You know what I mean? But I've been a little irresponsible.
You see it as a little brother relationship. I see mine as like a student Sandusky style relationship.
Oh yeah, I wonder if they even know about Sandusky. He was a great man, this Sandusky guy. He would have loved you, Saltine.
He would have loved Dino too. Oh, dude.
Oh
my God.
Oh, you would have loved Dino.
Can we pull up a new? I was so out of touch with current events when that happened. I remember I was in college. Can we pull up a news clip, like a breaking news Sandusky clip?
Yeah, or just like a Sandusky allegations would be really interesting.
Yeah, because all I cared about was drinking vodka and trying to get laid at that point in my life. So
they don't know who he is. You can tell.
Do you guys know who Sandusky is?
Right.
Let's pull up a clip.
Saltine, would you gone on a trip with this guy Sandusky? Maybe like.
You sure, dude?
He was an assistant coach at Penn State.
Was it wrestling or football? Football. But I thought it was
for Paterno.
He was fucking his players.
Well, how did he? Yeah, how did he have? Wasn't he hanging out with young
camps,
kids?
Dog. Yeah, camps. Camps.
So Austin, this looks very word based. We'll probably want to get a YouTube news article, a YouTube news clip.
Sandusky was fucking his players.
They kind of covered it up at the school for a long time and kind of made it easier for him to do it. It was pretty fucked up.
It's pretty fucked.
But he would have molested you. So.
Yeah, he would have molested you as well.
Nah, dude, I'm like unmolestable. Also, I also look like a man. I'm kind of like 11.
I got like a shield. Like anytime someone tries to molest me.
Okay, let's Sandusky try. We don't want the trial.
Penn State sexual abuse scandal in 60 seconds.
There we go. Bam, nice, Leo. Okay, so I'm going to read this. Jerry Sandusky was an assistant football coach at Penn State for 32 years. Got it? Let it roll, Austin. I'll read it.
You don't know the audio?
Oh, there's no audio?
He founded the Second Mile, a group foster home in 1977. Oh, boy. A 2011 investigation revealed Sandusky sexually abused boys from the home. That's how we got the young ones. Head football coach Joe Paterno was fired amid allegations that he knew about the abuse. In June 2012, Sandusky was found guilty on 45 charges, including multiple counts of involuntary, deviant sexual intercourse, indecent assault, corruption of minors, endangering a child's welfare. He died on January 22nd, 2012 at the age of 85. Well, he had a good run.
Paterno, that was Paterno.
Oh, excuse me. A family attorney says Paterno never engaged in a cover-up of Sandusky's crimes. Press pause real quick. What I'm about to say might be controversial.
Oh, God.
A good offensive coordinator is hard to come by.
You got to separate the art from the artist.
Exactly.
Oh, I mean, my God.
Leo, hear me out. I told you to fucking hear me out. If a guy can draw up some good bubble screens and his third and long attacks are inarguably genius, then you're going to overlook a couple of things that maybe you personally disagree with in his personal life.
And who's to say his rap sheet is any worse than yours?
All right. Well, you mean me specifically?
Yeah.
Leo, listen to me.
I have no child sex crimes.
Leo, I'm not saying you do. That's Austin said that. I'm just saying, like, imagine you've seen the movie The Shawshank Redemption, right?
I love that movie.
Yeah, well, the guy who's really good at taxes, they got to keep a guy like that in the organization.
I see. Even if he was innocent, he was doing too well.
I'm just saying when
there's Ralph, I get it.
There's an important cog in the organization. You're going to overlook some. I'm not going to call them flaws. I'm not going to call what Sandusky did a personal flaw. I'm just going to say, I think
some people would call it a personal flaw.
Just because you disagree with it personally. That's like saying that being Jewish is the only religion that gets you to heaven. Or that's like saying that if you eat meat, you're a piece of shit. You can't judge.
You can't judge.
You can't. And
okay. I saw, you remind me of a fat woman I once saw on TikTok defending minor attracted people. Are you defending a minor attracted person, Danny?
I'm just saying that Sandusky's ability to rally the football team in the fourth quarter was impressive.
I mean, Paterno, they went on a good run. You know what I mean? They really did. They really went on a good run.
We're fucking around, people.
Fucking around. I think was fucked up? I think I heard that this guy Sandusky would hang out with Jared, the pedophile, too.
That dude,
they were in the same circle.
Nice.
I'm being serious though. Paterno overlooked it. Dude, I like if you
whole
just
gang,
if every incentive you like the pressure on a college football coach to win football
It's a
games
lot.
is fucking immense. And I'm sure he heard shit, but he was like, fuck you. The guy draws up good go routes. Like, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear all that.
I think that's what he did.
I don't think that's fucking good or morally okay.
No, it's not
probably
morally
what
okay.
happened though.
It's
They're like,
probably yes, and you got to put yourself in Paterno's shoes. He, in order for him to be what many people say is the greatest college football coach ever, he had to be obsessed with his craft, right? He had to be obsessed with his craft.
they probably had a good recruiting class when he found out. He's like, fuck, we can't fuck up this recruiting class. We gotta let old boy fucker Sandusky keep drawing the plays. I don't even know if he was an OC. I don't know what he did at all.
No, he was definitely a boy fucker. No, I mean,
I know that. I don't know if he was an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I don't either. But it is crazy that he had the look too. He did look like a pedophile.
Yeah, creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a fucking piece, dude. If
Well, he died, I think.
yeah, what a fucking dude. It's
Fuck that
Or is he in
guy.
jail forever? I don't
he's
even
dead.
know.
He said he
He's
died.
dead too.
Oh,
No,
wait,
that was Paterno.
Let's see. A good question. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
continue.
No,
Smoking that Sandusky pack.
What happened?
Can you just Google Sandusky? He
Yeah.
looks like he's dead. He looks like he probably fucking died.
by now? Yeah.
Yeah, what a scumbag to open up the
Jerry
fucking
Sandusky.
to
bro.
open up the goddamn foster home.
And okay, if you are just like a famous pedophile, like this guy, what's stopping you from killing yourself? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he looks.
He's alive, dude.
looks like a
Look at him, dude.
pedophile. for
He's
real.
probably killing it
Yeah.
in the jail, doing the same kind of stuff, dude. He's like fucking.
We smoking
unless,
Sandusky.
Dude, what if
unless
he's-
there's an underground tunnel to juvie.
Tell me right now that he's not that kind of stuff. I think he's like maybe there's the penal football league and he's fucking murdering it out there, dude.
Sort of like in The Longest Yard, that movie.
Yeah, it's like the longest yard, but nobody talks about what he did. No, actually, he's probably has to be in like a solitary all the time. He's one of those guys.
Oh, they would beat the fuck out of him,
Yeah.
dude. There were in the jail when I went to jail. There, like all my cellmate was talking about is he kept talking about there was a separate area for the pedophiles, and he just like seemed like he wanted to go beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, you just ruin a child's life forever. It's crazy,
Yeah.
man. But I mean, he'll get his. I mean, obviously, like he already is living in like some crazy hell. I mean, just imagine that being in a jail, like in solitary all the time because you just fuck kids. That's nuts.
At least he's still married. Dottie Gross is still hanging out.
You
with
think
him.
she visits,
I think so. Yeah, I think they still have a fruitful relationship.
dude? What would you denounce him as a fan if he was a fan? If Jerry Sandusky writes into the channel
Oh my
and
God.
he's like, the rat dick. I think his favorite video. Let's pick. What was it? What would his favorite video be? Probably the NASCAR video that had a couple kids.
Maybe that.
Mhm.
I
think it'd be Rat Dick Ralph.
Yeah, because Rat Dick Ralph, you know that Rat Dick Ralph reminds him of the kids that showed up at his foster home that he
Yeah.
molested.
Yeah.
You're asking me right now. It's like like a member of the left wing caucus in Congress
Yeah.
being asked about Israel Palestine. Will you formally denounce Hamas?
Yeah.
They're like, I have no
Uh-huh.
comment.
Right.
Are you asking if somebody put a mic? Will you
Yeah.
formally denounce Jerry Sandusky as a fan of the Danny Mullen
Yeah.
channel? No comment.
Yeah, that's right, dude.
I'm joking.
If he's a big fan,
They can't watch YouTube. Well, if he's in prison, they probably can't watch Danny Mullen videos.
it depends. Like some of these TikToks from jail are hilarious, man. These like black
Oh,
dudes
yeah.
are playing like PlayStation and
Love
shit
'em.
and fucking.
I don't think. Well, maybe just because my jail sucked ass and everybody was complaining about it.
They're
didn't
all
give-
different.
They didn't give you anything in my jail,
Dude, no,
They didn't
the-
give you fucking anything.
No, the experience you had was definitely crazy, man. I don't think I've never heard of an experience like that.
I mean, thankfully it was brief. It wasn't that bad, but it was a shitty jail. Everybody said it was a shitty jail.
Mhm. No, it's up to the warden, I guess, dude. They're all different. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I mean it's fucking taxpayer funded.
Yeah.
And it's fucking I don't know. I was about to go down a rabbit hole of jail conspiracies and for-profit
Fuck
prisons.
12.
But for
I don't know
profit,
anything
they're
about
they're profitable, right? Obviously, but are they just taken from the state, or are they actually manufacturing license plates? Isn't that what they do?
I don't know about that. I doubt that. I mean, I think I assume that there are private prisons and they're all funded by taxpayer money. So if they're just like, oh, you know what, Mr. whatever their representative is in Congress, it turns out we're about 14 million short on the budget for this court. Could you send over $14 million? Government will it's not their money. It's taxpayer money. They just fucking write the check.
Yeah.
So if you are any kind of organization that gets paid by the government, you know that there are people skimming a bunch of that money for themselves.
That's unfortunate. It'd be nice if it was just a pure, I don't know, it just made money and put it back into the economy. Why don't we use them? Why can't they be slave labor? That'd be dope.
I want Jerry Sandusky I want him to be on a penal battalion where we should bring back slavery for people who are in prison.
100%.
And it should look indistinguishable from a Louisiana plantation in 1842.
Yeah, and even and really they're not doing anything to the field or anything, but it's just like
they just get whipped.
It's like a Civil War reenactment in a way. It's slavery reenactment.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think and of course this is the one time I'm going to be very racially sensitive. It's only for white prisoners, but I say I mean the the prison wardens have illegitimate babies with the white jail chicks. And I say that Jerry Sandusky, it's like that scene in Glory where fucking Denzel Washington gets whipped. I say that's his day every day. As he just one tear drips out of his eye while he gets whipped.
Denzel fucking murdered it. If you haven't seen Glory, it's a good one. Yeah, no, that'd be great. Now, it would be really great if we could use him as labor in some way. Dude, that would be awesome. I guess they probably passed some law. I don't know.
I think it's a prohibition against cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah,
that's why we can't whip them. I think Jerry Sandusky, I think the biggest, blackest semi-pro football players should just go out on the gridiron with Jerry Sandusky. They're all in full pads, except for they have a hole cut in their football pants, and they have erections. And Jerry Sandusky is completely naked with a cock ring on. And they are just like, yeah, 25,000 burpees, motherfucker.
Oh, my God.
And then just like, we find a bunch of semi-pro football players who are gay, or we just pay them to rape him. That's what taxpayer dollars should be going to.
You'd probably like it.
Cruel and unusual.
He probably
punishment.
would.
Yeah, unfortunately, he probably would.
Yeah, he would like it.
They could just use him as like
punishment.
like just like a dummy, like a
Just
fucking
kill him, bro.
like just do drills with Sandusky, just take him out over
Tackle
and over.
drills?
Yeah, tackle drills. Yeah,
Like
over and
Baltimore
over.
Ravens training camp in June.
Exactly.
He's just a tackle dummy.
They're not like allowed to have punching bags in prison, so they could just like
Sandusky.
tie him up.
What if Lamar Jackson, like he was just, it was, it's summer camp, like it's still fucking 3 months away till the regular season. What if Lamar Jackson comes in like still fucking buzzing off that Henny?
Yeah.
One more,
my God.
And when the defense is just teeing off on Sandusky, Lamar Jackson just face fucks him.
Oh my God. Well, that would be crazy. I was going to start a little slower. I was going to just say like ramp up like the football machine, the Chuck's footballs.
The Jugs machine.
The Jugs machine.
Yeah.
The Jugs footballs. And just put him about 20 feet away and just launch footballs at his head for 30 minutes.
I think 3 feet away and it's aimed at his nuts.
Dude, that's great too. You can do both.
Oh,
wouldn't that be great? Just
amazing
through that thing, dude.
Amazing. And then we do something like, who's the best linebacker? Okay, it's San Francisco 49ers practice. Yeah,
Nick
he's a
Bosa,
linebacker,
dude?
Totally. Yeah.
Bosa?
Is he a defensive end? It's
I
kind
don't
of hard to
know,
know there's a defensive end and a linebacker. But we'll say it's Fred Warner and Greenlaw on the 49ers.
Mhm.
He, they're just like, all right, Jerry Sandusky, you're the slot receiver. You got to go catch the ball in the middle of the field. They just lob him a fucking ball that he has to jump for in the middle of the field. And Fred Warner just did a full sprint, just blindsides him.
This is so like, can you imagine the tickets you'd sell to these events, dude? Oh my God. It'd be like the modern day gladiator events.
That'd be great. Dude, pedophiles.
Dude, destroying pedophiles with our greatest athletes, like Aroldis Chapman would just chuck a ball 102 miles an hour at his head.
No, dude, 100%.
Oh,
like, and especially if you if you start a foster home and
To
you're like
fuck kids?
fucking 8-year-old boys, dude, you gotta go. Just like you have to go to spring training for football, and you have to be used as a tackle dummy.
Yes. And there's other great things we do. Hockey. Can you imagine hockey? He has to be a goalie while the entire team takes slap shots.
And he's
at him.
naked.
And he's naked, of course. Just douche. I would go to that one, dude. I would really want to go to that one.
What if whatever your job was before you got busted, it's like some fucked up version of that as your punishment? Like if you were a UPS driver, they just like go down a street at 30 miles per hour and two fucking dudes in shorts and gloves just heave-ho you out the back of the van while you're naked. Just shit like that. Just whatever you're like you worked at Subway.
I like it.
Like they put your balls in the toaster.
Oh my God. Yeah, exactly.
And they cover you with condiments and fucking wrap you in cellophane.
Oh my God.
This
Sandusky, this would be great to sell. Just the torture of pedophiles in public settings. Boy, would that stop pedophilia too.
I think it would help.
Yeah.
I think it would probably help.
It would help a lot.